I like it better than Canada, you motherfuckers can't deny. I like it better than Canada, you motherfuckers can't deny.
Hello and welcome to the podcast. My name is Diego.
And I'm Michael. Today we were joined by another special guest. Want to introduce yourself there?
Sure. I'm Cameron. Hello.
Hello, Cameron. Tell us about yourself.
What is there to tell?
Fair enough.
I'm so new to this.
This is a podcast where we talk about life, the universe, and the question everyone asks is, what is our favorite sport? Which leads us to our first topic of the day, sports. So, come on, guys, what is your favorite sport to play?
Hockey, by far.
I can guess yours because you make videos on this. It's golf.
No, it's hockey.
It's golf.
Hockey,
It's
100%. Golf is second, but
Golf
hockey is
golf.
first.
What about you, Michael?
You don't know when someone asks me another question again in question time.
It's question time. What is your favorite sport?
Sure. Someone just asked me right now, what is my favorite sport? I have two answers for him. The first one is dodgeball, and the second one is boxing.
Boxing, eh?
I don't know, pretty much anything about boxing.
Someone asked me why boxing is my favorite sport. I just told him because it can relieve my stress, and I can just punch my stress out of here.
Why do you have stress though? That's
Maybe
what's
some personal problems that I need to face a lot of times. All I can do is just punch it out so I can be more peaceful, I guess.
peaceful. I my favorite sport has something to do with punching, and it's Taekwondo. Fun fact about me, I am a second-degree black belt in Taekwondo.
How many years have you been doing it?
I lost track. I honestly don't know.
Oh,
Michael, didn't you tell me that you did Kung Fu for a bit?
Yeah, a bit.
Really? Can you tell us more about that?
Let me remember, Kung Fu. It's just like a Chinese martial arts.
Yeah, I know what Kung Fu is, Michael. I've had to spar people that did Kung Fu at tournaments.
You did?
Yeah. What about you, Cameron? What do you think of hockey in your sport?
well, I've been playing it for 11 years, so it's a lot of fun, fast-paced, and you kind of have to be in good shape to be able to do well at the sport. And so
Okay.
it's
like
it's very physical and it's a lot of fun. So
Michael, didn't we have a friend who was also into hockey? I think
I kind of
you know
forgot
who we're
who he
talking
is.
about.
Who?
I'll give you a hint. Panda.
Panda. C Dot.
Yeah. That guy.
He love hockey as well?
Yeah, don't you remember he would always wear that Flames hat around at the school?
True.
I knew when I asked him if he was a Flames fan, he said no, but he just had that laying around. He was also very, very bad at hockey, like everything. So, Cameron, please tell us more about hockey and your experiences. Tell us some stories I don't know.
okay, well, I mean, there's a lot I could say, but I have to just think of specific stories. I can't think of one right off the top of my head, but I normally play once or twice a week, or on the weekend have a game and a practice. And well, I'm a forward, I guess, if you want to know my position.
And what do you do
so
while you're in forward?
Sorry, I didn't
What
hear
do you
that.
do as a forward?
So as a forward, your goal is to, mainly score goals. And also, when you're in your own zone, keep the puck out of your net, because there's still some defensive responsibility. But the main thing is kind of every position has their own jobs, and as long as you stick to playing that, then you'll probably do all right. And so, I mainly play either center or left wing. And so as a winger, your job is kind of in your own zone. It's just to cover the opponent's defenseman so he can't get a pass or a shot. And if you play your position really well, you can actually pick off a lot of passes and then potentially get yourself on a breakaway, which is when you have the puck and there's no one between you and the opposing goalie. And then as a center, you're more responsible for being closer to your net and deeper in the defensive zone, and you help out your defense. So, yeah, being a center requires a little bit more skating as well than a winger.
Okay. What about you, Michael? When you did boxing?
When I did boxing,
Yeah.
I heard a lot of like skills and lessons about boxing. Once I heard like a dodge his punch and then counter punch. And then for moving, dance like a fly, bite like a mosquito. Bite like a mosquito means like just hit fast. Just like how hit like a mosquito, how a mosquito stings people, I guess.
Okay, that's very interesting because when I did Taekwondo, it was all defensive and stuff. And if you guys hear anything in the background, this week I actually got a dog, so that's pretty interesting. Which I guess could lead us to our second topic. But
You didn't want to ask me anything else about sports?
No. We'll be back to sports.
Oh,
we just
okay.
go all over the place from here.
Okay.
Pets. I know.
Pets.
Michael, you're taking care of an animal right now, and
yeah, right now I'm
Cameron,
taking care of
a dog.
Right now I'm taking care of a little rat named Ben.
A rat?
Mm-hmm.
It's Remy.
Like
it's Remy.
An actual rat, or
yes, it's a chef. It's a chef that likes to cook.
It's not Remy, it's Ben. I said.
Ben? Like, is this a legit rat or what?
Yeah, it's a legit rat. Right now he's taking a nap right now. So I can speak without him distracting me or squeaking.
Okay, that's interesting. I've never heard of anyone have a rat as a pet, but
I have. It's really common.
Oh, well, I haven't, so that's interesting. I mean, I've heard of weird pets before, but I've never heard of a rat.
An alligator. In fact,
is it more strange for Michael Jackson to have like a lots of pets?
I don't know. Did Michael Jackson have pets?
He has
I don't even know who Michael Jackson is.
He has a lion, he has an elephant, he has a giraffe, and he has like a chimpanzee.
He was like a famous singer in like the 90s.
Oh, yeah, that guy. That's, yeah. Okay. Well, I kind of knew that, but...
Okay. And one of his favorite pets is a snake named Boa, who hates interviews, like Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson hates interviews, so sometimes he brings his snake with him.
Oh.
Okay.
That's what I heard from a magazine.
Oh. That's a fun fact. Okay. I don't know if that's true, but
Okay.
So you're taking care of a rat. Michael Jackson has a snake, and you and me, Cameron, we both have dogs.
Yes.
I barely know anything about taking care of a dog. I just know that they're playful, like to run a lot, and like to play with their dishes.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I've got stories. So, I mean, your dog is still just a puppy, and my dog is. Sorry. What'd you say?
Yeah, she's 11 weeks old.
Yeah, and so anyway, my dog is going to be 4 soon, and so I mean, as a puppy, she would literally chew and bite like every possible thing. And
wow,
she doesn't do that as much anymore. Well, I don't know, because she's a dog and they like to bite things. That's my best answer for that at the moment. But she also likes to bark a lot, and that's still true to this day. She will bark at like everything. Like, sometimes she will sit at the window and just bark because it's a certain time of day, and that's what she does. So she's really loud. And, I mean, I've also had a dog who, well, my first dog, when we got her, she was, I think, 5. So I've kind of seen, like, all the age stages for a dog. So, but I was a lot younger back then.
Well,
So.
okay. Yeah. Well, all
But yeah.
dogs are different, though. I mean, like
Yeah,
there's
that is true.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like, what type of dog do you have again?
yeah, she's a beagle.
A beagle?
Mm.
Nice.
Yeah. So she is a
Oh, no,
hound.
Michael, not like a bagel beagle.
No, it's a beagle.
I know
Okay,
what
the
you meant by
bagel
that.
joke is really lame, and I've heard it a lot.
Bagel.
A bagel. I want a bagel right now.
Anyway, no, beagles are like hound. Well, they're hounds. They're not like hounds. They are hounds, and so they like to sniff a lot, and they bark. I mean, that's what they do. So just beware if you are thinking of getting a hound. Chances are they're going to be really loud. So just something to keep in mind. If you don't like loud noises, don't get a hound.
Well, I don't really like loud noises.
No.
No,
I
I
mean-
have sensitive ears, so sometimes
Oh.
when she does bark, I have to use earbuds to just
Oh.
like block out some of the noise.
I
But
see.
but she like barks like once or twice, maybe even 3 times. She never barks more than 3 times at once.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, dogs are, well, certain dogs bark a lot, other ones don't really bark much.
Actually, I don't even know if she does. I don't even know what she does like when I'm not here.
Oh,
Who knows? Oh, speaking of which, she's thirsty now, but I don't know where she put her dog. Like her
Water bowl.
Yeah, her water bowl. She likes to play with it, and she hid it somewhere. I don't know where she hid it. So
one time my dog went and for some reason decided to chew up half of her dish that she gets her food in. And so that was kind of funny because, I mean, she chewed off like a whole bunch. And so that was really interesting. I think we were driving at the time when she did this, so that made it even more interesting. So, yeah,
That is
expect her to, expect any puppy to at least once chew and like destroy something like, random. Like one time, my dog destroyed like a little paper booklet thing. I'm not really sure why. Like she was home by herself and she decided to just chew this thing to shreds, and it was kind of funny because it was just like all these shreds were lying on the carpet. Like she didn't even eat anything. She just chewed all these shreds, and we got home and we're like, well, okay, that's interesting. But that's probably the only time she's really destroyed something really random like that.
do you have any tips for like dogs to like pretty much stop following you around all day? Like for
Stop
example,
following you around.
Yeah,
Not
like,
really.
because
No.
she
I
follows
mean-
me into the washroom. She follows me like when I go get
That
something.
just means she loves you.
Yeah, Diego. That's what I wanted to say as well. She loves you.
I mean, I don't normally have that problem too much unless I'm like the only one home. Then she'll
Oh yeah,
normally
I'm currently
come
the only
follow
one
me
right now.
around. But
Or else I'd be recording this somewhere else.
yeah, so I don't really have any tips. I mean, they just love you. That's all. So
Yeah.
Mm.
So we're gonna take a small break just to feed my dog. So we'll be back in a bit. Michael, please entertain our guest while I go find another water bowl to. I don't know, she's thirsty or something. So yeah, we'll be right back. And we are back.
Well, never mind.
Michael, what were you saying before our
I said
break?
someone asked me a question.
Okay, what was the question?
It says like why do I like to play dodgeball? Well, that's a funny question then.
Why do you like to play dodgeball?
Personally, I like to play dodgeball when it was in phys ed class.
Okay, you like to play dodgeball during phys ed. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, but every time in phys ed, if we're doing any indoor sports in the gym,
Mhm.
everyone just asks, can we please play dodgeball, and then maybe sometimes yes, sometimes no.
Well, dodgeball was really fun, especially in elementary school.
yeah,
Yeah,
dodgeball's pretty good. Like Not my favorite, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, I got dangerous.
Have you ever
once
played
got to junior
dodgeball?
high.
Have you ever played dodgeball at a trampoline park?
Trampoline
yes,
park?
yes, I have.
Yeah, that's fun.
What is a trampoline park?
It's basically a park with trampolines,
Okay,
Exactly
with
as it
like
sounds.
slides, with a trampoline, and people
Slides?
jump off buildings, and yeah, it's fun.
What? Wow, that's the most exaggerated version I've ever heard. But
Michael, watch my trick shots video on my channel.
Oh,
after
and
this.
I just went on Google and searched out trampoline park, and it did show me something about trampoline parks. Then
Yeah, just
Yeah.
watch the video.
yeah,
I
do
did.
that.
I watched that video before.
Mm-hmm.
Should
Which
I-
leads us to another topic. Oh wait, what?
Oh,
You were
no,
gonna
go
say
ahead.
something. No, you
Go
were
ahead.
gonna say
No.
something. No.
Oh,
Not gonna interrupt
I
you.
should I re-upload my edit from that video?
Sure. Yeah.
I don't know. I might not. We'll see. But anyway,
You
continue
should
on.
Totally. Which leads us to our third topic, which is YouTube, and this is the first time all of us have active YouTube channels. Like everyone here has active YouTube channels.
Mm.
Mine hasn't been active for 2 weeks, okay?
That's still active.
I know. Okay, I was not expecting this topic, but that's fine.
I was still working on Rivals right now.
So, what do you want to know about YouTube channels then, Diego?
Diego?
The current state of YouTube is interesting to say the least. Especially with
What
new
this
updates.
sounds like we're getting onto something controversial.
Don't worry about it. Anyways, YouTube, the whole thing where you have to like mention if your videos are for kids now, and if you say that, you won't get access to like end screens, comments, like the icons.
Oh, I've never had to
Cards.
deal with that. But I will say, okay, here.
You will next time you upload a video. And if you say this video's for kids, then you won't have access to any of that. But if you say this video is not for kids, and then YouTube says, oh yes, it is for kids because there's no swearing, there's nothing that would prevent a kid from watching that,
Oh,
your channel could get in trouble. So
well, if that's the case, I'll just quit YouTube. I don't really care. I have other things I can do.
Michael, what do you think about all these changes?
I will say though. Actually, no, Michael, go ahead. I'll say my thing after.
Oh, I just think like it says it has to be like for kids. I think that's fair because if you just have a YouTube video just keep saying like swearing a lot, of course you cannot swear for the video because
Yeah, I know. But
because if you just swear and then if little kids actually learn how to swear because of that video, of course
Yeah,
they
I
have to
know.
block it.
But YouTube has their own like kids YouTube app. The kids should remain on the kids YouTube app, and then everyone else should be here, right? They shouldn't punish us because kids don't know.
Yeah,
the difference between.
they can just make another YouTube. They can just make like a YouTube for kids and
they
YouTube for
have
everyone.
YouTube for kids. This is
They
supposed to
do?
be YouTube for everyone.
Yeah.
But kids are coming onto this app, and then they're being exposed to a bunch of things. And parents should monitor what their kids are watching.
Yes, that's
And
exactly what
YouTube-
I was just going to
YouTube-
say, Diego. Parents
YouTube-
need to be monitoring it.
Yeah. Technically, YouTube doesn't consider any of us to be kids anymore. You have to be like
'Kay,
13
so
or
then-
under.
I have a question then, Diego.
Mhm.
This is just, this kind of led into it. So then, would you say your videos are kid-friendly or not?
Yes, which is
How
why
so?
I'm changing up, because who else would watch Minecraft videos?
No.
other than kids?
Like your series.
What series?
Like on your Dark Studios.
Oh, Mirror Chronicles,
Yeah.
Into the Mirrorverse and all that. DPRA.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'd say I'd say it's PG, not PG-13 per se, but still PG. It's family friendly, but it's not entirely. The audience isn't kids; it's everyone. It's whoever
Well,
wants to watch. But
Everyone
the
is
next
kids.
Movie, the
Kids
next
are
movie,
counted in. the general population. Like everyone
know.
includes kids. So
I know, but this is, I don't know. The next movie, Sally, is gonna push the boundaries of YouTube. It's gonna, let's just say, it's gonna get graphic.
oh, that's great. Well, thanks for the warning. I probably
it
won't
might not
watch it
even
now.
be on YouTube because
You're
YouTube's-
boycotting YouTube. That's why.
Yeah.
Wait, someone sent me another question again. Oh my god.
Okay, what's the other question, Michael?
They said, what is the PG for my videos in YouTube? Just like related to your question, Diego.
Well, are we talking about which channel?
My channel,
Your channel
MFC
is
MFC
still
Studios.
PG. It's still
Yep.
PG unless you add swears to it. Then
I
it'll
won't.
have to.
I won't swear in any of my videos.
Then
Swearing
it'll
is
always remain
bad.
PG.
Yep.
There can be violent PG movies, but as long as they don't have swears, they'll always be PG.
Mm.
Is that
Swearing
how it
is a
works? I
boundary.
mean, I don't know much about how they rate things,
Yeah, that's
but
how
if
it
that's
works.
oh,
That's
okay.
how it
Well,
works.
well,
And then-
guess what? If we're all going over what our videos are rated, well, mine are rated G. So go watch
Rated
my
G?
videos because they're kid friendly. So
Yeah, that's not going to work out for you in the end. Trust
why
me.
not?
Because that might result in you losing comments and cards and end screens and all that.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Fine. I don't really care. If that's the
And
case, I'll just stop
even if
uploading
you
videos.
do get monetized one day, you won't be making
Well, no, I
much,
know the
and you
videos that
won't
I have right now.
the community tab, stories, all that stuff. So
I know the videos I have right now can't even be monetized. Even if I did reach the monetization goals, I'd have to make different content, and it would be, well, not, I could make the same content. It would just have to be changed up a bit because copyright music is sometimes a pain to use.
yeah,
And I've noticed
I've been telling him for the
I've
past
noticed
2
from,
years
well,
to
no,
not
okay,
use copyright music
copyrighted music was fine up until I started uploading again. Like,
until the apocalypse, which was in 2016.
I was off for like 6 or 7 months, and in that span there was a big change. So yeah, if it gets too difficult, then I'll just stop uploading because I don't really have patience for that, and I don't think my 35 subscribers would really care if I stopped making videos. So yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's going to be a difficult choice, even if I do decide to quit, because YouTube's where I have my most audience. So I don't know.
But speaking of which, when you say you quit YouTube, I know I would not quit YouTube until I finish all my series as well.
Well, yeah. Of course, once you start something, you have to finish it. So
Yup.
like for example, I started 2019, so I have to finish 2019, and then 2020 will be debatable.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, another emergency.
Are we still talking about YouTube or what?
Yes, we're still talking about how YouTube is slowly dying. In fact,
Okay.
it's rapidly speeding up, this is not sponsored, but download Storyfire, iOS and Android. It is the next phase of video production. Creators can come here and not be restricted by anything. They can write stories, they can write series, they can even upload content on there. But
Well, one thing is like
that's-
with using, like, I use copyrighted music. The other thing is like it's all under the fair use, whatever it's called, because like, you know, I'm not making money off of it, and I'm giving credit back to the people who I have the music from. So if YouTube says that I can't do that anymore, then I just won't, and I'll just be like, okay, that's fine. I don't need to upload anymore.
use NCS.
No, NCS music for trick shot videos is literally the worst.
No, there's a couple.
There's
Yeah,
not.
there is.
My preference, NCS music for trick shot videos does not work. It's not
It
nearly
does
as
work.
exciting.
Trust me, it works. I have made a trick shot video in the past. I'd say it was pretty good. You guys can go.
Yeah,
check
well,
it out.
you didn't make a trick shot video, like it's a different style than mine. Mine are different styles, so.
Okay, but still, you can adapt. We're all adapting to YouTube changes. Like for example, even 2 years ago, actually 3 years ago, when I technically started YouTube 3 years ago, I could have uploaded anything I wanted, and I could have been free to do what I wanted, and I could have been paid for it because monetization, the changes by monetization hadn't changed.
Didn't you say you made like $1.21 or something off of YouTube?
Yeah, I did. I did make $1, but I had to make $100. But now I could easily make $100 a month with the views I'm getting. But now
How
things have
many
changed.
monthly views do you get?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. The last video I uploaded did pretty well compared to my other ones. I don't know.
At the start of 2019, when I first started uploading trick shot videos like consistently, I was averaging probably about 70 to 75 views per video with 44 subscribers. Well,
Mhm.
I didn't have 44 subscribers at the start of the year, but like I had pretty good averages, and now I would even average, I'd probably average close to 10 likes per video as well. But now, I mean, I think I was, at that point, I was starting to get recommended to, like, people. Like, I was, the
Yeah, but
occasional
this
person
was
I'd get
that was
recommended to.
That was before the kids rule. You were getting recommended because you were kid friendly
Yeah.
stuff. But now
It's disaster.
it's a disaster. They don't even recommend kids content to other people because they know. Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, now I'm still getting decent views. Like, I've only got 2 videos right now, but they average just about 50 views a video. I've almost got 100 views.
Go watch his video. That's awesome on YouTube.
And so it's just, I mean, I don't really care. I mean, ultimately, likes are probably a more important number. Actually, I'd say subscribers is like
It's
the
watch time.
least important number, in my
It's watch
opinion.
time.
Watch
Views
time.
and watch time.
I prefer views. Views are my favorite number.
Watch time though. Watch time's the most important thing right now. Then it's
Yeah.
views, then it's likes, then it's comments, then
Okay,
it's subscribers.
okay. Well, now that we're on to this, I'm sorry, I have to say this. My number one thing that I can't stand, and like honestly, pretty much every YouTuber does it, is when they're like just about like within the first minute of the video, they are like telling you to like the video. So now I know that's kind of to tell them that, you know, you like their content, like do more of this, but I mean, it's 2019 and people know how YouTube works. They know where the like button is, the subscribe button is, where the bell is to turn on notifications and stuff. And now this is just my personal pet peeve when YouTubers are constantly doing this. And
See,
I'm
I
like,
save that till the end.
yeah, it's like if you say it at the end, okay, that's fine. I can sort of handle that. But when they say it at the beginning and then the end as well, then it's like, okay, really? Like, I mean, in the end, they should just be making content, like even the people who are making money off of it, just because, you know, that's their job and that's what they do. It's fun. But when they're constantly saying, you know, like the video, subscribe, turn on notifications, leave a comment, and whatever else there is, I find that is annoying. I mean, that's just my opinion.
Well,
I mean, for
yeah.
mine, I don't.
Or the over energetic YouTubers who are like, "Hey guys, what is up?" And then they're like, I don't know, just.
Well, no, I think the more energetic you are, the more entertaining the video is. But
Yeah,
like when it's constantly just, you know, make sure to like this video, make sure to click the subscribe button, make sure to turn on notifications, leave a comment, follow me on my 27 other social media platforms. It's like, I don't know. And same with descriptions. This goes for descriptions as well. When all the descriptions are just like a bunch of links, or something. I don't know. I
Guilty.
find that is like slightly like
Speaking
really.
of which, join my Discord server. Anyways,
I thought you deleted your Discord server.
no, that's where we usually do the podcast. But since you don't
Oh.
like Discord, we didn't want to do it on that.
So anyway, that's just my opinion. I find, all that hit the like button and subscribe, all that. It's like everyone knows how to do that. And sometimes I will not I will plan on liking the video, but then I won't just because they say it right away. And I'm like, okay, I'm not liking the video anymore because you told me to. So that's my personal opinion. I mean, I don't ever say ask for likes in my videos. I just have the end card where I have the subscribe and last video thing, but that's more just to make the end of the video a little bit more smoother than just having the screen fade out to black and just being done. But that's really the only reason I use the end card. So
you don't even use the cards at all, like the
oh
white
yeah, no, I
icons?
use the cards.
Because you might
Normally
lose that.
Normally, I have one card at about the
comments.
1 minute mark of the video that features the song that I use in the video, and then one right about when the end card shows, which is the video I had uploaded before the one that you were watching. But other than that, I don't have any polls or anything because there's not really any polls to vote on yet, but maybe I will start doing that. I'll make it more interactive so that my viewers can decide what my next video is.
Yeah, but you're gonna lose that with the new thing.
Well, I don't know. Right now, I have three videos that are privated on my channel that I haven't uploaded yet. So.
Well, I think you might lose that.
Well, whatever.
On
That's
next
fine. I
episode.
don't really care.
You're gonna have to say.
I don't really care.
What about you, Michael? You've been pretty quiet about all this YouTube stuff.
For me, my videos, I know I made a lot, but I did not get any likes. But I don't really care about me getting likes or not. At least I just made them. That's what I really care.
Yeah. Well, you
Sure.
don't really have to worry about the whole uploading process because that's all.
Yeah.
You know what? Fine. If YouTube takes away everything, then I'll just upload my videos with absolutely no audio. And then everyone will boycott my channel, and then I'll have no more viewers, and then I won't have to upload anymore.
Okay, should we get back to sports?
Yeah, let's get back to sports. Sports is a much more interesting topic, in my opinion.
Okay, Cameron, please tell us about some hockey-related stories or golf-related stories, or I don't know, anything like that.
Okay, fine. Let's do golf because we haven't talked about golf yet. So one time I was golfing. I was on a par 3, and I almost got a hole-in-one. That's really all there is to the story, but I'll expand on it a bit more. Because I hit my tee shot, and it was relatively good, but it seemed like it was going to be way short of the hole. However, the hole that I was on was all downhill until the green where it flattened out. And so it bounced a couple times and then it went on the green and it ended up landing. It rolled within probably 3 feet of the hole. So I've never actually had a hole in one, but that was my closest one. But another golf story is it actually happened earlier this year. I was golfing and, well, that was probably a dumb statement. Obviously, I was golfing. But anyway, so I was once again on a par 3, and I was about to hit my second shot. And I was off the green, which was kind of unfortunate because there's really no reason I should have missed the green by as much as I did. I did not hit a very good tee shot. But anyway, so then I chipped it. And this year I seemed to do all right with chipping. It was probably one of the stronger aspects for me when I was golfing. But anyway, yeah, so I chipped it and I got it in, and it was probably from, I'd say 20 yards away from the hole. So that's definitely my longest chip in that I've ever had. So that was pretty cool. And I've gone to
Is this
some
regular golf or mini golf?
regular golf.
Okay, because I've
Mini
never
golf.
really
Mini
Ooh.
golf.
golf.
I've got a lot of hole-in-ones on mini golf.
Okay, mini golf. Remember that time we went mini golfing, like the first mini golf video on my channel?
Yeah, and we were supposed to do that again this year, and it never happened.
Yeah, but remember, like the first time it went really like.
Oh,
bad for me,
wait,
and
yeah,
then, like, the
that's-
second time, I got a hole in one
That-
and like two.
Yeah,
Like,
that
once that took
hole in
me,
one.
like,
No, you got
6,
that
and,
one
like-
hole in one. It was like the craziest hole in one. Okay, so the hole was like, so you started on the flat area, then there was like an uphill jump, and then you had to land it on like a lower tier, and there was like a gap you had to clear. There was like rocks there, and you hit yours, and you just hit it like hard, and it went over, and it took like 5 really weird bounces probably, and then it just bounced into the hole, and it was like
Yeah, that was.
the coolest hole in one ever.
Yeah, Michael, do you have any amazing stories you'd like to tell?
No. Oh my God, no! The
What?
fourth question again.
What is it?
Someone asked me about, do I know any post hole for golf?
What?
What?
They say like it's about Mario Golf.
Oh,
I guess we could bring video games
Post-
into this. I guess.
post
What?
holes
We're
about
pretty good
golf.
at connect.
this podcast
games.
is turning into a disaster.
Nah, this is how it usually goes. Trust me.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
They're
so
just constantly asking me questions. I guess
okay, so
I
We
want
might
to.
do like a live podcast one day, like for like 100
Mm.
special.
do you
Or, like,
ever
1
do
year
you
special.
edit any of the podcast?
Yeah, like for example, I would cut out like the break and like
Oh, okay.
me trying to deal with Luna. Speaking of
Yeah,
Luna,
okay.
where is she?
So okay, so what are we talking about now? Are we still talking about
We're
sports?
talking about sports.
Okay. So, I've got more sports stories. They're not really as specific, but I've got more.
Sure, yeah. Tell
Okay,
us.
so, other sports that I've played before, like, well, honestly, I've really only played golf and hockey the most. But I also like baseball, though I've never really played
Baseball.
any, like, league or anything.
Mhm.
Tennis is also a fun sport. I've also
Yeah, I
tried
hated
curling.
tennis. Oh, curling.
I've never played lacrosse, which is kind of sad. I would like to try. I remember when I was little, I wanted to play lacrosse. That was like the sport that I wanted to play. I never
Lacrosse
did
is
though. And then I'm not really a big fan of either basketball or football. To be
Why?
completely honest.
Basketball's like one of the greatest sports of all time.
Basketball's better
Canadian.
than football.
Mind me, you live in the States, so you know.
Yeah, I do get it, and actually, I'm just gonna point out that that basketball is bigger in the States than Canada. So.
Yeah, but it's a Canadian sport.
Yeah,
Anyways,
but it's still bigger in the U.S. than
because
in
they
Canada.
have more people.
Yeah, well, why does Canada only have one NBA basketball team?
Because
doesn't
they
make-
have more people. They have like quadruple the population.
Well, think of the big cities across Canada. So Toronto, I believe, is the biggest city.
Toronto
So,
Maple
but
Leafs.
other big cities like, so we're gonna exclude Ottawa from this because Ottawa, Toronto, they're in the same province. But you have like Montreal, Vancouver, Edmonton, and Calgary, Winnipeg, and like all these teams have, or all these places have NHL teams, but
Okay, yeah.
but like there should be at least one other NBA team. Like there should be one closer to the West, in my opinion, because Toronto's Eastern Conference and Eastern time zone, and like I think Canada could probably handle a second one, but I guess it's same with Major League Baseball. I mean, there's once again only the Toronto Blue Jays. I mean, there used to be the Montreal Expos until they changed to the Washington Nationals, I believe. I want to say it's like between 13 and 15 years ago. Anyway, by the way, they just won the World Series. I don't know if you guys knew that, but they did just a couple weeks ago.
That's so Okay.
They're the Washington Nationals now. I don't know if I pointed that out.
No.
But yeah, there should be another Canadian baseball team. And I think they have been talking about bringing the Montreal Expos back. So they should do that.
There is a character I played that is a big fan of the Toronto Maple Leafs. I personally don't really like hockey, but the character does. He seems to enjoy it.
Why would you pick the Toronto Maple Leafs? Of all teams, they get the
his
most...
choice. That's a character's choice. That's
Yeah,
not
well, they
really-
get the most media attention, like, ever.
Maybe it's because I saw a bunch of like Toronto Maple Leafs posters at Walmart, and I figured, hey, those are probably like the easiest to buy for like props.
Okay, well, that's fine. You know what? We're gonna, now that you've mentioned the Toronto Maple Leafs, I have to say this. They are probably not gonna ever do that good. Like, I mean, they're supposedly like the best team, supposed to be the best team in the NHL, supposed to win a whole bunch of Stanley Cups. But the fact is, the division they're in, they probably won't, because there are literally 6 really good teams in the division, and then Detroit and Ottawa, who are both like really bad right now. But you know, like, they're probably not going to do all that good, even though they're supposed to, just because, like, yeah, there's so many other good teams, and if you're not playing good, you're probably not going to make the playoffs, because there are 5 other teams in the division that are probably going to make it in place of you. So yeah, that's what I have to say about that. If you're new to hockey and you want to pick a good team to cheer for the Florida Panthers.
Well, okay, we're not having this debate again.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not. In fact, we're gonna end the podcast right here because a lot of things have come up during the behind the scenes.
Okay,
Especially
that's cool.
with a new puppy here. I don't know what she's doing. Anyways, thank you guys for listening.
Can I say something in the end for like to end this?
Sure.
All right, thank you. So Diego, continue on. Then I'll say the end as well.
Okay, thank you guys for listening to this podcast. Make sure to tune in next week, and I'm gonna see because she's pulling on something. Michael, is there anything you'd like to say?
Yeah, thank you for watching this podcast for today.
Watching.
Or listening.
What about you, Cameron? Would you like to say goodbye?
Sure. Goodbye.
Okay,
and also thank you, Panther, for being here as well.
Oh yeah, thanks for having me. I think
Mm.
I'm not really sure. I feel like this podcast has turned into like 15 topics that weren't even planned. Like, originally I was told it was sports, and then it turned into pets, then it turned into YouTube, and then back to sports. Then it was going to go to video games, which thankfully it didn't. So
I'm pretty sure like the podcast would be unexpected, I guess.
Minecraft.
Yeah, you should call this the Unexpected Podcast. That's what you should call it.
Nah, I'm gonna call it something else. I'm gonna call it sports, pets, and more.
Is the podcast over?
No, the podcast isn't over. So yeah, guys, thank you guys for listening. Next week we'll hopefully have our good friend Gus, who played Mark in DVRA, and yeah.
See ya.
Guys,
See ya.
Bye.
I'll be on, from the black, from the black. I'll be on, from the black, from the black.